Discover solutions to issues that affect your family and professional life with practical information to help you get past life's adversities. Take a proactive approach to power up your life with Rosalie's expert resources.
Do you remember the fun times as a kid and teen when you enjoyed summer activities with your friends and family and staying active and enjoying life under the sun? Well, it's the season to carve out some fun time and pamper yourself to enjoy a happier and healthier lifestyle. Joining us with some expert advice on how to discover the joys of the summer season is Katie Ann Rosen Kitchens, co-founder of the leading women's lifestyle brand, FabFitFun, to help lead us to a more balanced life and give back to help others. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning. How you doing?
So tell us, Katie, what is FabFitFun?
FabFitFun is a lifestyle membership. We are probably best known for our subscription boxes that are filled to the brim with full-size beauty, fashion, fitness, wellness, home, and tech products. When members sign up, they pay $49.99 a quarter, and they're guaranteed to get over $200 worth of retail products. These days, it's more like $300 to $400. So you're talking about, 7 to 10 amazing products each season. In addition, they get access to a really great, community and content service. So you'll get daily tips and tricks to being your best self, as well as access to FabFitFun TV. It's our new streaming service. We partnered with some of the most amazing, fitness influencers and studios in Los Angeles. So Body by Simone, Yoga Works, Physique 57, really great workouts, all free for members. You can do them on the go, anywhere you are, whether you're at home or on vacation, just to help add a little bit more balance to your life.
Sounds great. With every creation, there's an inspiration. What inspired you to start this service that takes a holistic approach?
FabFitFun actually started as an online magazine where we would write about, everything women need to feel good from the inside out. And we realized that we were writing about all of these amazing products, why not actually take it a step further and put them into people's hands? And so at the time, there were all of these sort of niche subscription services. There's, something for your stylist or something from your nutritionist or something from your makeup artist. But we really wanted to take a holistic approach to the whole woman. And so we're almost like your best friend that just happens to know everything about beauty, fashion, and fitness. And I think, we work in two ways. We have an incredible data science team who gathers a ton of information about our members, their likes, their dislikes, where they are in life. And they arm our merch team with those insights. And then the merch team then scours the globe, looking for the best of the best, the coolest, most innovative, on-trend new products. And then we fill up your box with stuff and ship it to you 4 times a year.
I so enjoyed my summer box of treats. I love the variation of the items in the box, and it is an experience when you open it. So how do you decide what items go into that box?
So, it is probably the most fun part of my job. We actually do a ton of testing. So the merch team will come back with literally hundreds of products each season, and we will test them all and make sure, the products actually work, that they look really good. And then we're picking the best, what we think actually represents summer. So, one of my favorite products this season is the Michael Stars Ruana. And the reason why I love it so much, it's just, the perfect beach or pool accessory. You can throw it over your shoulders as a cover-up. You can tie it around your waist as a sarong, or you can wear it as a scarf. And I love just all of the multi-uses for it. And it's, it's perfect for all of your summer fun. I'm also in love with the Juice Beauty Eye Cream. It's one of Gwyneth Paltrow's favorites. So it has to be good. But again, it's all organic, all natural, full of really good ingredients that we know our members are going to love.
So Katie, I understand with these items in the box, many of them are female business founders.
Yes. So It's not always women, but we have a really, we have a strong effort to make sure that our female founders get heard. And this season, we actually have an amazing 8 female founders in the box, which I love because, being a female founder myself, we want to do everything we can to support other women in business.
So can you customize what's in the box?
So it's a little bit of both. When we started the box, most of our members came from the online magazine, and they basically looked and acted very much like myself. So it was really easy for me to pick products that I liked, and I knew that our members would like them too. Now that we have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of women, it's a little bit of a different experience. So we've started to go down this route of personalization and customization. So this spring, we introduced choice, and that could be something like members choose between a pair of earrings or a cuff. Or, something that we did this summer was people actually got to choose their hobby. So they would pick between being an artist, a chef, or a traveler, and then they would get the corresponding product in their box. And I love that because, this really is not about just sending people stuff. It really is about creating new experiences. There is tons of research that suggests that, trying new things leads to happiness. And we are all about, delivering those daily and quarterly doses of happiness to all of our members.
So, all right, so tell us about your new unique mobile app.
Yes, so I'm really excited about the app. We actually just launched it this summer. It's an augmented reality app. So if you hold the app up to the box, it actually makes the animation come to life. So each season we commission a new artist to create these beautiful designs. So seeing it come to life has been really cool. But there's actually a lot of utility to the app as well. So when you open up the box, you can hold the app up to a product and find out tons of information about it. So whether it's, styling stories or founder stories or ingredient stories, you'll just get, the 411 and all of the goodies inside.
And everyone has a story. Like the act of giving, it offers 2 sides to a story, the giving and the receiving sides. So tell us about your charity partner, Joyful Heart.
So one of the things that I love that we do at FabFitFun is that we actually partner with a different nonprofit each season. We really look for causes that are near and dear to our hearts. This season we partnered with Joyful Heart. It's Mariska Hargitay's nonprofit, and they work to spread awareness around domestic violence. And, the stats are pretty incredible. 1 in 4 women in the United States will have some experience with domestic violence, and we want to do everything we can to help promote and spread awareness about their cause.
And Katie, women who are abused need time to heal. And in the process, they discover their purpose in life. All right, so share some benefits of receiving the FabFitFun box.
You're guaranteed to get over $200 worth of retail. Everything is full size, so there's tons of functionality in it. It's not these little samples that you end up throwing away. It's a full size, French sunscreen, because we know the French women have the best skin, to lots of jewelry, different kinds of accessories. And I think, look, if you're the kind of person who likes trying new things, who likes to get something in the mail other than, let's say, a bill or an advertisement, you're going to get a lot from FabFitFun.
All right, so tell us where we can learn more.
So if you go to fabfitfun.com, you can sign up. The first box you will get will be your summer box. You'll go through a whole fun little survey that you will tell us lots about yourself, and then you'll start getting your boxes once a quarter.
Thanks, Katie, for joining us this morning with expert advice on how to achieve a more balanced life and enjoy receiving as well as giving back.
Thank you so much.
The fabric of society throughout history has been influenced by clothes that people wear to represent who they are and what they do. To quote Oscar Wilde, the famous playwright and poet, "Looking good and dressing well is a necessity. Having a purpose in life is not." Well, today's men communicate both, and they do have a purpose, and they wear custom men's suits to project that purpose. A favorite of dashing gentlemen prior to the Renaissance era. Joining us this morning is Dr. Mike, aka Dr. Mikhail Vershavsky, a medical resident, philanthropist, and social media fashion sensation with over 3 million social media followers, to offer his eye for fashion.
Good morning, Rosalie. How are you today? Amazing introduction.
Well, thank you. So, if a man wants a custom suit experience, walk us through the fitting process.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that you said experience, because that's what this truly is. It's an experience, it's a fun time for any man in your life, or if you want to get one for yourself, to have. You walk into any Joseph A. Bank retailer, we have over 500 nationwide, and you meet with a master tailor, you pick out some fabrics, pick out some colors, pick out the small details, and really have an immersive, fun experience. In fact, I have 2 wonderful models here today, Matt and Brent, that are showing off a couple of the suits and options that we have for you. Here, Matt is wearing the 1905 collection from this custom collection, and a few of the details that he has on. He has a notch, peak lapel, that allows you to show a little bit of flair, bring a little pizzazz to a suit. He's wearing a classic 2-button fit suit. Some men prefer a 1-button suit for a more formal event, a 3-button suit if they're a taller gentleman. And then moving down to the pants, you could see that he has a flat front pant. You could also get that with a pleat if that is part of your choice. And if he opens up the suit, you can show a little bit of personality by getting a unique inside to your suit, getting some polka dots in there, adding some color, a little bit more pizzazz. Brent here is wearing the Reserve collection, which is made right here in the United States. But again, he's wearing the 2-button suit, very classic color for summer. He's wearing the notch lapel here up front. And if he's showing some personality, inside his interior is plum. So you have a classic gray color, a little personality inside, and as you can tell with both of these gentlemen, fit perfectly thanks to Joseph A. Bank.
And Dr. Mike, inside a man's jacket is some hideaways, isn't there?
Absolutely. Guys need storage, and really, jeans aren't cutting it. Pants aren't cutting it. So if you take a look inside, maybe Brent can open up his suit for you, and you could see that he has 1 pocket, 2 pocket, and in the front, both gentlemen have a little extra pocket here, which is a classic ticket pocket, which goes back historically to gentlemen when they went to see Broadway shows, opera shows, and they could store their tickets right in there. Great piece of history for you, Rosalie.
There you go. So what other fashion tips can you offer the modern man?
Well, Rosalie, what happens is men come in all different shapes and sizes. I see this all the time in my medical practice. But unfortunately, off-the-rack suits are very limited in the types of sizes they come in. In addition to being limited in the sizes, they also come with little personality, little details that make them special. And it's unfortunate for men that we don't have those types of options. And for Joseph A. Bank to bring those options at a reasonable price is really what makes this deal fantastic. Guys need to make fashion about themselves and realize that, as you said earlier with Oscar Wilde's quote perfectly, it's important for the new professional, the modern professional, to not only sound great, be great, but also look great. And that's what Joseph A. Bank program is exactly about. You want to look fantastic when you're delivering whatever message that you're delivering. So I encourage all the men out there, go visit Joseph A. Bank, get your suit done, look fantastic, and you'll reap the benefits of looking great.
All right, so before we let you go, tell us, what are you wearing today as a fashion-forward man?
I'm actually wearing part of the Reserve collection as well. I like my suits to be a little textured, so I'm wearing a bird's eye pattern from Zegna, which is an Italian fabric, but again, this suit is made right here in the US of A. And again, classic 2-button, slim look, but I'm a bigger guy. I'm 6'3", 200 pounds. It still fits me without snagging anywhere. I think this is the ultimate suit for a man at a great price.
All right, Dr. Mike, tell us where we can learn more about men's fashions.
If you need some more information, you could visit josbank.com.
Thanks so much, Dr. Mike, for joining us this morning to offer men the latest in custom men's suits and explain to them the importance of a little bit of embellishments inside.
Thank you, Rosalie.
Considering divorce? Florida is a no-fault divorce state, which requires both parties admit that the marriage is irretrievably broken and the spouse filing is a Florida resident. Florida courts designate alimony, child custody, support, and visitation rights. And spouses with children must complete a parent education and family stabilization class to help parents minimize the emotional trauma divorce has on a child. New divorcees need emotional support and even sometimes a place to live. Casual is a critically acclaimed series that centers on a divorced mom who moves into her brother's house with her teen daughter. Joining us this morning is Michaela Watkins and Tommy Dewey to reveal how divorce can create family struggles, creating a blend of comedy and drama. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. How are you?
Michaela, divorce is a serious business. So how does Casual take a look at a dysfunctional family struggling and discover the humor in life's challenges?
That's a really great question. You know, I'm the child of a product of divorce. I think many of us are. And I know our show creator is as well. And I think, you know, like any time in life that things get real, it's what we do as actors and writers and creators is we try to find sort of the most authentic part of that and shine a light on it. And sometimes it's pretty funny the way us humans really kind of walk through big seminal changes in our life. You know, sometimes they are kind of funny because, especially, you know, for my character Valerie, who's just had a divorce and, you know, had a kid and got married in her early 20s and spent 20 years with that as her landscape, as thinking that her life was going to look a certain way. And then when it changes, sometimes when life sort of pulls the rug out from under you, it brings you to your knees and you have to really figure out who you are. And learning how to walk again and learning how to go out into the world and interact with the opposite sex and all those things is a really hilarious journey sometimes, because it's just so relatably funny to watch how we stumble and we don't really know how to navigate those paths sometimes. And I think a lot of comedy is just observational, as somebody just saying, look, see, it's, you know, trying to talk to hooking up with somebody who maybe is younger or older, this or that, you know, is just so, just the act of it, the human act of it is just so silly sometimes.
All right, Tommy, so tell us about your character, Alex, and how he fumbles through his life's approach to being single, while your sister Valerie is trying to deal with her new lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean, Alex is a bit of a disaster. I think, I think as much as he would like to enjoy the dating process, it's really kind of more of a distraction for him. He is lucky. He does rig his own algorithm to set himself up with women. But Alex is running from some pretty serious demons himself, and I think that's what's interesting about playing him for me, is that as much fun as he might have chasing shiny objects, he's also running from something, and that's this kind of tortured past that Val and Alex share. But yeah, I mean, when Michaela's talking about the journey of her character Val, it's made that much harder when she's got her idiot brother in tow. From the very beginning of the series, I steal a lover of hers to become my best friend, played by Nyasha Hatinde, the wonderful Leon, who's been with us for 3 seasons now. We can't help but get into each other's business. So as much as you know, Alex would like to have fun dating, it's pretty limited how much he allows himself to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's almost like when one sibling pushes the other away, the other one tries to figure out how they can reconnect, and sometimes it's to steal their, like to co-opt their friend, or, you know, co-opt my daughter, or co-opt, just like take it for yourself. And then what these characters realize is that they kind of miss each other and they come back together. But this is a very unhealthy codependent relationship. But that's what divorce can produce, is, you know, sadly, is that this show does not glorify that in any way, shape, or form. It really takes a really realistic, hard look at the kind of the shrapnel that comes when families don't make healthy choices.
So where can we find all of these episodes of Casual to enjoy and learn more about some of the drama and the humor behind divorced families?
Well, they're on Hulu, which is a streaming service, and you know they have a lot of wonderful shows. But Casual is definitely one that you can watch. The great thing about streaming is you can watch it really anytime you want.
Right. We've got 2 seasons out there, and we're on to the 8th episode of the 3rd season, which drops today. So there's plenty of binging to be done. So get after it.
Yeah, there's 13 episodes this season in season 3. So when you get to 13, that's how you know you got to the end. You'll know, though. You'll know.
Thanks, Michaela and Tommy, for joining us this morning to highlight the drama and humor of families that are struggling in a new divorced lifestyle.
Thank you.
The Florida Department of Environmental Protection is the lead state agency responsible for environmental management of Florida's air, water, and land resources, which also includes Florida State Parks, which is a perfect vacation spot with miles of beaches and activities to entertain the family of all ages and create real-life experiences and lasting memories forever. Joining us this morning is Jeremy Puglisi, RV travel author and co-host of RV Travel Atlas, and former Miami Dolphin, Keith Sims, and dad of the Soulful RV Travel, with family travel tips for a perfect vacation spot or quick escape from your home right here in Florida. Good morning, guys, and thanks for joining us again.
Thank you for having us, Rosalie. Good morning.
You know, families that play together stay together. So as dads who love RV traveling, what Florida getaways make fun RV experiences?
Well, Florida is a tremendous state to RV, and especially for the kids. There's so much to do. In fact, I've just booked some travel down in Fort Lauderdale. I'm staying at CB Smith Park in Pembroke Pines. We're coming down to check out, of course, my favorite sports team, the Miami Dolphins. So we'll bring in the RV there, tailgating there, and it's a great, great state park for the kids. They've got a water park. I mean, Florida is filled with whatever you want to do, whether it's in the Keys or North Florida or Orlando. There's so many things to do in the state of Florida.
We recently went to Disney World and camped at Fort Wilderness, which was probably our favorite family vacation ever. I came home and I booked Disney again the day I got home. And also we love Fort DeSoto Campground. That is one of the most beautiful campgrounds in the state that I've seen. It's a short bike ride up to the beach near St. Petersburg. Gorgeous place to take the RV, and you can get RV sites right on the water there. Great place. And you guys have the best RV show in the country, by the way. The Tampa RV Super Show is the best RV show around, so everybody should go check that out too. All
right, tell us, how has RV travel experiences impacted your family?
Well, for our family, RV travel has really brought our family closer together. You know, my first concern when I thought about getting an RV was being in a tight, confined space. To my surprise, it didn't affect us in a negative way. It brought our family closer together. It brought my wife and I closer together. I've got 3 young boys that travel with us, and they went from having their own room in the house to, after traveling in the RV, deciding they need to sleep in the same room. It is amazing the closeness you have when you're in an RV, and it's a positive, not a negative.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my grandfather used to always tell me that he didn't spend enough time with his kids because he was so busy with his business. And he said, when you have kids, you got to get an RV and spend time with them and take them cross country. And I kind of rolled my eyes at him because he said it over and over again. But then when my boys turned 1, we did buy our first RV, and we have spent so many magical vacations together over the last 7 years. And I know I won't have that regret. You know, when I get older, I know I'll look back and know that I spent enough time with my 3 boys. And I'm really pleased by that. And I give the RV so much credit for that.
RV travel is a unique way of creating family travel memories, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you about one quick memory for me. We were traveling on our way to Mount Rushmore 2 summers ago, and we were in Kansas City. We were 3 hours away from the university I went to, Iowa State University, and I looked at my wife and I said, you know what, honey, why don't we take the boys to Iowa State to check it out, see where Dad played college football and went to school. So we called up the university, we went over there, and they gave us an incredible behind-the-scenes tour of the university, and I'm actually in the Hall of Fame at Iowa State. So my boys got to go in there, look for Dad's name, and I have a picture that is priceless to me of my littlest boy taking his finger down all the names on the list and putting his name and said, Dad, there you are. it's memories and opportunities like that when you're RVing that are priceless. And I know Jeremy has some as well.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's the small moments, you know. It's like we went to Acadia National Park last summer, and my son told me he wanted to be a national park ranger. You know, and Keith and I both blog about that for GoRVing.com, so you can head over to the Go RVing website and follow all of our adventures for both of our families over the course of the next summer.
As dads, why is vacationing with your family so important to keep the family unit growing together?
Rosalie, we're all so busy. We're all so connected. The internet, you barely have time to breathe sometimes. But when you go RVing, it gives you an opportunity to unplug, disconnect, get out in nature, and be together. Like Jeremy was saying, you're in a smaller space, so you're forced to get along. You're forced to spend time together. And by the end, you're craving it. You don't realize, most families don't, how much you're craving that true interaction. Now, I see a lot of generations that have lost the ability to talk and communicate. You know, it's not about texting in 140 characters, it's about spending time together.
Yeah, I mean, at home, sometimes we're in the house together, but we're in different rooms. You know, they're doing their homework, I'm catching up on email, and we're in the house together, but we're not actually spending quality time together. When we're in the RV, we're all at our best, we're all at our happiest, and we definitely make our best memories there.
How about RV destinations that are fun for all ages of the family?
Bigger and better national parks for us. I mean, next summer we're talking Yellowstone, Glacier. One of my sons wants to be a national park ranger, so we want to hike up onto higher mountains and kayak on faster rivers and just kind of challenge ourselves physically more and more as they get older and they get more confident.
Yeah, and for our family, you know, I didn't grow up camping, so this is all new to me and my wife. We're actually experiencing like we're a kid, so I'm now taking my kids to learn to fish, and I'm learning along with them. We're taking it to museums. We're going to DC in a couple weeks where we do national parks. I mean, the entire country has something for everyone. We'll be going beach camping in Florida in July. So from beaches to mountains to fishing, there's something for everyone.
Both of our families do a lot of historical sightseeing together too. You know, like my boys are really interested in the Civil War and American history, and the RV takes us to campgrounds that are very close to some of those great historical sites. We recently did Gettysburg and Hagerstown, so it's enriching their education as well. And as my boys move into middle school and high school, I look for that to play even more of a role in our RV travel.
Very true. Thanks so much, Keith and Jeremy, for your fun RV travel tips to make family travel memories this summer. And say hello to Tia and Stephanie for me.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rosalie.
We certainly will. And remember, best way to tailgate for Dolphin games, grab that RV. I'll bring mine.
And check out GoRVing.com for more information.
Happy travels.
Thank you, Rosalie.
Social trends offer opportunities to communicate our purpose. Self-discovery is a process of growth through life's challenges, and we all benefit from giving and receiving emotional support in life. Families who play together grow together. Share your family life experiences that revealed your purpose in life at facebook.com/Rose Lee Show, and follow us on Instagram at The Rose Lee Show. And watch this episode and many others here at ION Television or 24/7 at RoseleeArcherShow.com. Thanks for joining us this morning, and we look forward to seeing you soon.